Why do a lot of traders think that the moment they find any sort of profitability, that's the end of learning? Learning never really stops, and even me to this day, I'm still learning. And Marcus actually clearly understood that because Marcus came to me already a profitable trader, but he needed me to help him scale his profitability. He needed me to help him scale the income he was making. So that's exactly what I did. And in this video, I'll be breaking down exactly how I helped Marcus go from making a consistent 10 to 15K a month up to 30K a month. This is how I was able to do it. So when it comes to profitability, there are two sides of profitability. There's your strategy and there's your psychology, right? So a lot of us like to pay attention to the strategy aspects of things, but we don't actually pay attention to the psychology aspects of things. But Marcus was actually a little bit different, right? He was consistently making money using his strategy as a scalper, but he wasn't able to implement the correct systems into his strategy to help protect his psychology. So what did we need to do? We had to start breaking down everything about Marcus's strategy. So number one, stop loss placement. So when I was discussing with Marcus on how he actually used his stop loss, he told me that for his stop loss was discretionary. And I do believe in discretionary trading. I do think discretionary trading make the most profitable traders, but as far as things that will help you stop psychological problems, you can't have a discretionary stop loss. Oh, if price crosses this level and closes, then I'll get out. Now you're putting the pressure on yourself to actually force yourself to get out of a trade instead of having an automatic stop loss that will get you out. So what did I discuss with Marcus? We backtested two forms of his stop loss. Number one, putting his stop loss above a swing high or putting his stop loss above the candle. That was the first two things we backtested about his strategy. And we found out that if we put the stop loss above the candle, it didn't actually change his win rate from putting it above the swing high, but putting the stop loss above the candle increased his risk to reward ratio. So boom, step one, we fixed his stop loss placement, and in return, what did that stop with his psychology? It stopped him from holding losers. He took his decision making of when to get out of a trade from his hands. He instead started putting that decision making into his stop loss. And believe it or not, just this one little tweak started to improve his win rates and started to improve his psychology. What next? Where does Marcus put his take profit? So when I first started talking to Marcus and I was discussing with him how he does his take profits, he actually uses discretion for his take profit as well. Marcus is a very, very good discretionary trader. He has a model and he trades it really well, but everything about the most important parts of his models are all discretionary. And I don't believe it should be that way. For your take profit, you should have areas that you're targeting because it gives you the proper conviction to actually hold your trades till they hit. So what did I do for Marcus? I implemented the strategies that I teach for how I trade gold into his system. Whenever somebody joins my program, I do not want you trading the exact system that I trade. You can if you want to. That's what I'm here for, and I can teach it. But if you're joining already profitable or already have a system that you don't really want to change and you want me to actually go into your strategy, fix up your system, implement structure and discipline into it, then fill the application down below. And I'll see if you qualify and we can move forward from there. But back to the video. Marcus didn't have an actual take profit system. So in my module, I like to teach session liquidity. On gold, Marcus trades NQ and gold. I told Marcus, okay, go backtest this. Whenever you see your entry model and whenever you see how you trade, see if you can find any session highs or lows and backtest it and hold your trades to full TP. What did we notice? In psychology, it instantly fixed selling winners. Selling winners too quick. Are you noticing how implementing systems into your stop loss and your take profit are automatically fixing psychological barriers? That's because the systematical approach you take in trading is the same systems that will keep your psychology in check. Because at the end of the day, we make too many decisions as human beings. What am I gonna wear today? What time am I going to the gym today? When am I gonna backtest today? When am I gonna watch TV? When am I gonna go eat? When am I gonna go to bed? When am I gonna wake up? We're making too many decisions that by the time you come into trading, you're already decision fatigued. You can't make more decisions. So what do you need? You need to remove the decision making from your hands. Now your only job is to find your entry model, and the moment you find your entry model, you know exactly where you're targeting, you know exactly where your stop loss is, you know exactly when you're moving to break even, you know exactly what you're doing, and you don't have to mess around with the trade. Because that's exactly what actually starts messing around with your psychology. And then you think you have a psychology problem, but you just have a system problem. You don't have a system that you're actually following. After we finished all of this, keep in mind, this was in one lesson with Marcus. We haven't done our second lesson yet. This was in one lesson with Marcus. He joined 2 weeks ago and he's already seen instant results. Why? Because it's proven. Once we figured out where Marcus was putting his take profit, we decided to go into his risk management. After we determined Marcus's stop loss and we determined Marcus's take profit, lastly, we just went ahead and fixed up his risk management. So now, I asked Marcus, how do you like to manage your risk? When do you want to go break even? When do you want to do all of that? He didn't know. I said, I know you're a discretionary trader, but you need to know how to do all of these things. Do you want to trail, partial, or full TP? In my opinion, I think these two are your best options. I do not like to trail because the market likes to pull back, but it doesn't matter what I like. It matters what Marcus likes. That's the whole point of the program. I'm not trying to turn you into a trader like me. I'm trying to turn you into a trader like you that is profitable using your systems. So I'm just determining, they all work. We just have, if you like to trail, we just have to find the proper way to trail to make sure you can maximize on profits. They all work. I'm not trying to change you into a trader that you aren't. That's what a lot of these people are trying to do. Oh yeah, just use my strategy, just use exactly how I trade. No, let's just put structure and implement discipline into how you trade, because most strategies work. So Marcus likes to trail. He doesn't like to partial and he doesn't like to full TP. I was like, okay, Marcus, how do you trail? Because Marcus trades breakouts, he's not really looking for pullbacks. He doesn't want pullbacks in his trade. He likes green, 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 green. So he just trails after every candle break. That's it. What did this fix on his psychology? This helped him maximize wins. When we fixed those three things in Marcus's strategy, we fixed his strategy, we fixed his stop loss placement, we fixed his risk management, and we fixed his TP, he instantly started seeing an improvement in his performance, because Marcus was profitable, but not profitable to his best abilities when he was trading discretionary, because he was very disciplined with following his rules and doing all of that stuff, but he had tilt days, and we were trying to get rid of the tilt days. You can get rid of tilt days by implementing systems. And that's all I did. I didn't do anything special with Marcus. All I did was just implement the systems that he needed to have in place to get him from guessing when he's trading, to get him from not knowing where to hold his trades to get him from not knowing where to put his stop loss and when to get out of a trade when it's invalidated, to now, through data alone, not through my opinion, not through my thoughts, through data alone, we were able to now actually determine his system. And now Marcus has a full-fledged system, just 2 weeks in, killing it in these charts. If you want me to come into your trading and help you design your system, help you implement discipline and structure into your system, how you like to trade, we can work together and cultivate a perfect strategy. Fill out the application in the link down below and I'll be more than happy to help you. But with that being said, this is exactly how I was able to take Marcus, an already profitable trader, from 10K a month, 15K a month in payouts, up to almost 30K a month maximizing these prop firms. If he can do it, you can do it too. I'll be seeing y'all boys in the next video. Peace out.